Hello, today we're going to talk about beliefs, and we all know about beliefs, but we're going to go a little bit deeper here. We have limiting beliefs and we also have empowering beliefs. Most people get that, they understand that, but I want to take it a little deeper level here. So we're going to do a couple exercises to kind of help on this, and the first one is stand at an athletic position so your feet are about shoulder width apart. Take, in this case, I'm going to take my right hand, place it forward, and then all I want you to do is we're just going to turn and stretch and see how far we can spin around comfortably. Okay, so I'm here at the 12 o'clock position, and I'm going to spin and turn, and I can get to about 6 o'clock, keeping my feet flat on the ground. So if I was to, I happen to have a little blue piece of tape here. If I was going to put a piece of tape, that's about where I got to. I got to about halfway right there. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is stand there and visualize in your mind that you can turn and stretch, so like you can spin all the way around. Imagine that you can spin all the way around. Okay. So it's somehow your feet are staying straight, but you're spinning all the way around. The other thing is imagine your hand here is going around, and see your hand going around, but see it going around farther than what you were before. So if I was a clock, we're starting out at 12 o'clock. Here's 3 o'clock. Maybe before you got to 5 o'clock. Okay, so you're at the 5 hour. See in your mind, see if you can stretch it to 6 o'clock. Or if you're at 6 o'clock, see if you can stretch it to 7 or 8 or 9. Okay, so take a second to do that. Okay, so you've just done that in your mind. You haven't done it for real. Now let's do it for real. So take your hand out, and this time we're going to see how far you can go after you've been stretching in your mind, visualizing going further. And now as you turn, you'll notice, like for me, if I was to notice it, I'm almost going at about 8 o'clock. So I went from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and the only difference was visualizing it and seeing it. So we all have beliefs about what's possible for us. Some of us think we can stretch to 6, some of us think we can stretch to 5, but in reality we have a lot more in there. Now, why is this important? Because you might think you're capable of doing something, and you think that's your cap or that's your limit or that's what you should be able to do, but actually you could go a lot further. And just by changing concepts in your mind, thinking what's possible, stretching yourself, seeing yourself doing it, it's going to actually help you be able to improve. Another activity to kind of show you the power of your mind is if you look at your hands, you'll see at the bottom of your hand and on the upper part of your wrist, there's a wrinkle line. So you'll see there's a wrinkle line here, and on this hand, there's a wrinkle line here. Okay. What you want to do is put your two hands together at those two wrinkle lines, or wherever they meet. Put them together, put your hands together, and then notice which hand is taller than the other. On mine, my left one is slightly longer than my right one. Okay, so my right hand is a little bit shorter. So for you, pick the shorter hand, or whichever hand. If they're both the same, just pick one hand. And if you have a shorter hand, pick the shorter hand. Then what you want to do is say about 10 times, you want to look at your hand and out loud say, grow, 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 grow. Okay, I'm telling my hand to grow here. So now I'm going to line up my same spots here on my wrinkle lines here. And then what you'll notice is before my left hand was taller, now my right hand is taller. Now, how did I do that? Was that some magic trick or something? No. It's just your mind has a lot of influence on your body, on your physical capabilities, and so you're just telling it to do that. Now, you probably don't want your right hand or your left hand, whichever hand you pick, to be bigger. So now you can say shrink. You can take the hand that you were saying this to, and you can say shrink. Shrink, 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 shrink. Okay? And again, take your same lines here, line them up, and what you'll notice now is your hands are a lot back to where they were in the beginning. They're back to normal. Mine are about the same now. So the first one was my left hand was longer, and it's maybe slightly longer, but they're back to a normal size. So the important thing here is that we have beliefs about everything. We have opinions about oranges, about octopus, about cars, everything. And these beliefs are either limiting us or they're empowering us. They're either serving us or hindering us. And through these ideas of empowering yourself, stretching yourself, seeing what's possible, you can actually be capable of doing more things. So I appreciate you tuning in and watching this, and we'll do more exercises on beliefs and other things. If you do have areas that you want to learn something about, you can message me, send a comment below, or you can send me an email at optimizers.unlimited@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.